Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. So I apologise for the delay in getting this video to you, but I was waiting on a few inks. So for my birthday, my wonderful friend Pandit sent me some money which I put towards getting the Tim Holtz Distress inks. And I was really interested in those purely because you can buy refills for them. I love my little dewdrop ink pads, but I wanted to be able to refill them. And then came the dilemma of, do I buy the mini inks? Do I buy the big inks? Well, that was answered for me in the fact that I couldn't get hold of all the mini inks I wanted. So some of the pads that I've got are the big ones. So then another dilemma. Where do you store them all? What do you do with them all? And the Tim Holtz ones, the Ranger ones, the cases that you get are really tiny, and they only hold, don't quote me, I think it's, I don't know how many, I'm not going to say, they only hold a few. So I came up with my own little cunning plan of a storage device. So I will show you. Let me move my Ruby Charms colours out the way. This is my cunning storage device. As you can see, it's got a couple of clips, they undo, lid pops off, but I wanted one that you could see through so that I'm not trying to sort through, they weren't in a jumble, because otherwise you just end up not using them. So I got these, and then my other case has got a mixture of both the big ones, sorry about the glare, the big ones and the little ones in there. And they hold pretty tight in there. The little one's jiggling about because he's on his own, but pretty good fit. So what I did was put them in the order of the swatch book, the Ruby Charm colours, big book of colour charts. I love this book. I've got everything in it now. And when I was looking for all the ink colours that you could buy, I mean, the first thing you do is go on YouTube, isn't it? So it's the first thing I do, YouTube. And I find it really difficult to find anybody doing a full swatch of them. Well, you know me and my swatches. It's got to be done. So, page 95 in the big book has got all the distress inks, and I've had to add 3 little slots because he did bring out a different kit. And there's kits which come, this was a bit silly, I've chucked it in the bin. I'm trying to find you one of the, let's see if I can find it. Here, yeah. It's in the bin. They come in, the mini inks come in packs of 4 like this. So they'll sit in like that, and you get 4 in each packet. So what I did, the reason why it's taken so long for me to get them all together is because I brought the cheapest options that I could find. So I went from Amazon to eBay, back and forward, and I was waiting for kit 9 to arrive to finish my collection. So the other thing I want to show you is blending tools. Now, you've probably, if you follow Zucchini Kitty, have seen her blending tools, and she uses these, and then you get ink pads like this with the velcro that sticks on them, and they're pretty firm, and you just change them out for different colours. So I did try the Spectrum Noir ones, so I've got those. They seem to fit pretty well, but they're not as good as the Tim Holtz. They're like firmer, but they do the job. So I've got those, so that's the Spectrum Noir ones, and you get 10 in there. Then we got, which I did have as a gift from my wish list, the Detail Blending Tools by Ranger, and they look like, ooh, stuck together, they look like this. So they're double-ended, little tiny sponges. Like this. So what I've done, I haven't got enough for every colour, but at the moment I've labelled them from 1 to however many I've got, and I've numbered the chart just so that I can keep the cost down of replacing things. So I'm hoping that works very well. We will see. I know Zucchini Kitty will tell you that they're not of the best quality, but they're really good for small, intricate places. So there's those. And then my wonderful friend Mary, bless her heart, she went on my wish list and got this. Now this is an ink blending tool case by Crafts 2, and in it contains 4 large blending tools. I'll bring it up so you can see. 8 large blending tool foams, 5 mini ink blending tools, and 12 small blending foams. Now I can take that off now that I've shown you, and I will link all this down below. In this is incredible. Look at this, what a beautiful gift. So you get 4 of these that I've just shown you. They're not Ranger, like I say, they are what did I say, Crafts 2, but they're pretty darn close, look. So, and then very ingenious, this side has got the Velcro so you can stick your pads to it. Isn't that cool? And then these are little teeny tiny ones. Not that teeny tiny, but if you look at these, compare it to a large one, that gives you quite a good scope for smaller spaces. So I was thrilled to bits with this. I had the most hideous day at work yesterday, and I came home to a lovely email from her, and I'm so grateful for her support and friendship. It does mean a lot. So I was just showing you some of the things that you can use to ink with, and then also these are eyeshadow brushes, or eyeshadow sponges. They're really soft, and I got like 100 of these on Amazon for nothing, next to nothing. They work really well also for fine detail, along with these ones. You get a longer handle. These are not as good because they're quite bendy, but they do work. But I recommend the smaller ones that I just showed you. Anyway, so you've seen my cases that I put them in. I've shown you those. I love these. Just, if you're like me and you love to see all your craft stuff all neat, then this is ideal for you. And it was a pack of 4, and they weren't that expensive. So like I say, I'll link them all down below. So, I'm so excited to do this. Shall we get inking? Okay. So I'm going to do it in the order of the book, and I've put them in my little case in the order of the book. So we'll go with the flow. So now all I have to do is find number 1 and 2 of my little sticks. So number 1 is Tattered Rose, and I managed to get this in a teeny tiny one. So this is what they look like. And when you use an ink pad, your ink pad can sit in the bottom of there. So this is Tattered Rose. It's what they look like. And you get like a kind of colour on the top. And then the ink pad itself is filled with ink and a felt top. Perfect. So number 1, let's ink up my pad. Okay, so we've got some colour on there. Put the lid back on and let's give it a go. I'm not going to try and be really neat because we'll be here like till doomsday, but I just want an idea of what they'll look like. Okay, so then we've got Candied Apple. I just wanted you to be able to see the colours. I've got 65 colours, and I think, unless some more's come out since I've done my research, that's it. Gosh, I'm making a mess of this. But I just need, I want a indication of colour. So now I'm going to have to buy something to store these in, aren't I? Okay, 1, 2. Should have put them in order. 3 and 4. So we've got Rusty Hinge. It's a pretty colour. Rusty Hinge. Crushed Olive. If I can get the lid off. Let's see what Karen means about these. They're a bit fragile, shall we say. Ooh, that's pretty. Look at that. Crushed olive. 4. Number 5 is Evergreen Bow. Oh, I've waited so long to do this. And I want to follow one of Zucchini Kitty's tutorials. And that's beautiful. And I'll be able to now. I've got my collection. So this is Speckled Egg. Now this comes in kit 16, which is some of the newer colours that he came out in the mini ink pads. So this is a gorgeous colour. I've tried it. Look at that. If I can get some ink on there. Isn't that beautiful? Speckled Egg. That's lovely. I love it. Okay. Then we've got Chipped Sapphire. What are we on now? I've got to find my right little tool. So Chipped Sapphire. You will see a big ink pad coming up in a little while. Oh, look at that. That's what you call blue. Isn't that gorgeous? Antique Linen. Now this is one of the ink pads that I did have before. So I know this colour is gorgeous. It's not inking up very well. There we are. Let's try that. That's pretty. And they will lighten up as you use them. I was going to use a stencil so that I didn't go out of the lines, but can you imagine wiping it after every time I've done it? And I just really want an indication of what the colours are, so I'm not overly bothered about it being the scruffy mess that my book is going to look like. So number 9 is Spun Sugar. You can't see that. We are. So these are all new, and I know it takes a while to get them going. So let's have a go at this one. Pink, my favourite. Ooh, that's so pretty. There are some gorgeous colours in this range. Fired Brick. So other than making a mess all over my hand, I wonder if we can get through a swatching video where I get all the colours in the right place. What do you think, folks? Oh, that's lovely. Look at that. Fired Brick. Nice. Very nice. Fired Brick. Then we've got Wild Honey. Here we are. Making sure I've done the right number. So I will try our other options out when I run out of these, so you can see those working. Then we've got Twisted Citron. Ooh. It's hard to know where the edge of your little tool goes. That's beautiful. Very, very nice. Okay, let's put that there. And we want 13, which is Lucky Clover. I think this is a... I was waiting for you. I did test out that Speckled Egg. I couldn't help myself. But I was waiting for you to do these. Ooh, that is lovely green. Look at that, like an emerald. Isn't that gorgeous? Okay. Iced Spruce. Ooh. Remember to move you up and not get too excited. Iced Spruce. That's not what I expected. I don't know what I expected. More, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see when them dry. Okay, then we've got Victorian Velvet, which is 15, and I'm missing it. Oh, I do apologise, folks. Shouldn't have numbered them first, should I? I should have done it afterwards. Here we go. 15, Victorian Velvet. Here we go. Move that out of the way. That's lovely. Ooh, gorgeous. That will blend well with that spun sugar. There. I like it. Okay. Making a mess everywhere. Old Paper, which is 16. They're sticking together. Which is, no, that's 17 and 18. Of course, I've numbered them wrong, haven't I? What a doofus. Okay, that's no problem. I'll take one of these little ones. Right, so these come in a pack like this, which you can get off Amazon. And they're really, really teeny tiny. So we'll have a go with one of those and I'll number that. So this is 16, which is Old Paper. Now, this looks green to me, and I was expecting it to be like a, you know, beigey colour. So I was gifted some of these too. I had my own set, but they are really awesome. Look at that, 16. So I'm going to take my permanent pen and just write 16 on it. Nice and shaky hand there. Okay, worn lipstick. We're back at the top here. Oops. Oh, I'm dropping everything. Okay, so 17, worn lipstick. Let's try this. Ooh, look. Ooh. Oh gosh. That is real sort of orangey pink. That's beautiful. Lovely. Then we've got Aged Mahogany. I'm sorry that they're not very neat. That's lovely. And it does look like mahogany. Give me 1 second, folks. Sorry about that. My husband came home, so of course you have to go and say hello. Bless him. So, Scattered Straw. So that was Aged Mahogany. We're now on Scattered Straw. Ooh, this looks like a pretty colour. Okay, and I have tested this one. What are we on? 19. Because I did have some inks from before. So, just loading it up because it's a new thing. Let's try this. And the beautiful thing about these is they work really well on. Okay, so I've got a big one now and I've put B for it, so I know it's a big one. They work really well on Amazon paper is what I was going to say. So we want Mowed Lawn. Here we are. So here's the big ink pads, and if we compare that, this is a mini ink. So easy, much easier to store. But so this is Mowed Lawn. Some of these are absolutely brand new. I've not tested them at all. So let's see, Mowed Lawn. Oh, look at that. Mowed Lawn, very pretty. What do we want, 21. Go back to my little ones. Pine Needles. So I don't need to keep showing you them now, I think you know what they look like. So I'm inking it up. Let's try pine needles. Oh, that's a bluey green. That's pretty, isn't it? So weathered wood. Wonder what this colour is. Looks like a kind of bluey grey, but let's try. Oh, that's lovely, yeah. That's really nice. Weathered wood. 23 milled lavender. Oh, look. Oh, I've got ink all over my page. I knew I wouldn't be able to get through it without making a mess everywhere. It's all over my hands. Oh dear. You know, like children, you make sure that your children, that you give them washable markers and pencil, and they're supervised so they don't draw on the wall. That's me. That should be me. Supervision required. Milled lavender, frayed burlap. Now this is the little critters that this little critter I was waiting for, and it came today, finally. It adds character, doesn't it, folks? It adds character to my book. Frayed burlap. Ooh. Okay. Move that. Now we've got picked raspberry, which is 25. We're going to try out some of my little makeup sponge things in a minute. Oh, look at this colour. Picked raspberry. Oh yeah, that is beautiful. It's almost luminous. Gorgeous. Okay. Dried marigold is a big one. Okay. Just ink that up. It's taken. Okay. So as you would expect, a lovely orange colour. Let's move the book up. Nice. Very nice. Okay. Squeezed lemonade. I love the names on them. So, squeezed lemonade. 27. Oh, this is very juicy. Oh my goodness. Can you see how wet that is? Wow. That's really wet. Gosh, very, very wet. Okay. I'm just going to drop it in there. Because look, that's how wet it is. It's gone straight through the paper. Okay. Bundled sage. That's really odd to find one that wet. Okay. Looking forward to this colour too. Bundled sage. That's pretty. I like that. Okay. 29. Peacock Feathers. You've probably seen these. Let me move over a little bit so you can get some other colour in. You've probably seen these all, but I'm not aware of being able to see them all in one place. Like I say, you go on YouTube all excited and expectant, and I couldn't find one. So here we are. Okay, Stormy Sky, and I am thrilled to bits that I've got them. I feel so lucky to have them. Like I said, it took a bit of work. This is Stormy Sky. It took a bit of work to find where I could get them at the cheapest, and that's why I've got a mixture of big ones and the mini ones. Stormy Sky, that's pretty. Now, 31. So I'm switching blenders now to the other ones, the other kit that I got. These haven't got an end on. These are the other cheaper options you can get on Amazon. So this is Shaded Lilac. Oh, look at this. Ooh. So let's try this. They work quite well, actually. That's lovely. I love that colour. It's like a periwinkle, isn't it? Okay, we've got tea dye, which is what colour? What number? 32. Here we are. And then we're going to have to switch to our little makeup sponges in a minute. So that's tea dye. That's what I would expect tea dye to be, yes. Very nice. That one. Then we've got, come down here, we've got, to get you in camera, Abandoned Coral. So that's a big one, which is here. And it is, what did I say? 33. Here. Ooh. Oh, it's nice. Very nice. Look at that. Abandoned Coral. Oh, that's a gorgeous orange. Do you know the only criticism I have of this book, the only criticism, is the colour orders. And maybe the paper. Right, so we've got 34 and we need Spiced Marmalade. So back to our Diddy ones. What a mess I've made of this page. Yee, never mind. I could always stick a page over it and do it neater if it bothers me. But these are really easy to work with, these cheap Amazon ones. Or cheap, I don't know what the brand is. I will link them in the description box below. I feel like, for me, I feel like I've got more control. Okay. Then we've got Mustard Seed, which is 35. So this should be a good, like, ochre yellow colour. Mustard Seed. Yeah, it's really nice. Yeah, I really like these tools. And they're cheaper. 36 is Tumbled Glass. Nice bright blue. Like that. Oh, Tumbled Glass. Oh, damn it! I've got 36 on my thing and it's 37. Now, what did I say about not getting through not going through the video without fluffing up? So that's 37, and this one is going to be 36. Oh, honestly, I swear, only me. Right, so we need peeled paint, and the reason I did that, it's a big one. Peeled paint. Where are we? Peeled paint. Oh, it's another green. Nice. Ooh, looks like a sort of olive green. Peeled paint. Yeah, very pretty. Very pretty. It's got some really lovely greens in here. Okay, so I'm now out of all my little sticks, so we're going to switch to our trusty Amazon eyeshadow sponges. Okay, so we want Salty Ocean, which is a big one. And look, I'll show you how new they are. I'd forgotten to take the plastic off this one. So this is Salty Ocean. Nice. Now I know my hands shake really badly, and I know that I'll have more control using these, so it'll be less messy. But I wanted to show you all the different options, and they kind of help to spread it out as well. Look at that. Beautiful. Salty Ocean. Maybe I should just stick them under there. Is it going to make a mess of my tub? Salty Ocean. Okay, what have we got now? Wilted Violet. Let's go back to the little ones. Wilted Violet. Okay, take another one. What I like about this is you can ink the end up, look. So that you can get into that tiny space. And they kind of spread out really nicely. I tell you, I think it's because they don't take on board so much ink. So you have a little bit more control. I don't know, they're too big to fit, look. They won't fit, so I just have to lay it there. Okay, brushed corduroy. If I lay them in order, I could put some numbers on them, couldn't I? Working it out as we go along together, folks. Alright, brushed corduroy. Can you see it kind of spreading with these? Should have used these in the first place for these tiny little spaces, shouldn't I? Never mind. Okay. And we've got Barn Door, which is a big one. Barn Door. Oh, I wasn't expecting that. It's a red. Oh, I was expecting brown. Nice surprise. So, Barn Door. Oh, that is a proper, like, poppy red, isn't it? Really nice. Very nice. Okay, lay that one there. Then what have we got? Carved Pumpkin. Really bright orange. Just loading it up. Oh my gosh, honestly people, you wait till you see the colours. Carved Pumpkin. Then we've got, I'm just trying to get clean ones out. We're nearly there. Fossilized Amber. Getting a bit faster now I'm with these. Loading my tip up. Oh, that's lovely. That's a proper, like, ochre colour, isn't it? Beautiful. I'm laying these in a line in the hope that I can put numbers on them with a white pen or something. It's got a pink on it. I'm just moving stuff out of the way so I can get these lined up. Right. Forest Moss. Get the tip in there. Oh, that's going to be really dark. Look at that. These work a treat, these little blenders. They wouldn't obviously do bigger areas, but they work really well for small spaces. Forest Moss, that's a lovely colour. And Broken China. Okay. Broken China. Let's drag that out. That is gorgeous. Absolutely love it. Then we've got Faded Jeans, which is a big one. Get me another pad. So I'm hoping I'll be able to put numbers on these with like a white pen and then just put a bit of clear tape round it so it doesn't rub off. That's my cunning little plan. Okay, Faded Jeans. This was one of the colours that I had before. I know I ordered some used ones off eBay and this was one of them. But that's a beautiful colour, isn't it? Let's smush that out. Ooh, I like that very much. Okay, now what have we got? Seedless preserves. Seedless preserves. That's the pink one. Right. Oh, I'm in such a mess. Such a pickle. Oh, love it. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Okay, then we've got Vintage Photo. So this would be good for our barks, you know, tree barks and mud. Oh yeah, that's really nice. Let's spread that out. Really very pretty. Nice brown, ready brown. Okay, back to the top. I'm going to leave those three for a minute because they're the colours, the new colours that wasn't in Ruby's book. So, Festive Berries. Okay, let's try this one. Ink that up. Oh, my hand's not working, but couldn't get it to... Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's a proper, like, true red, isn't it? Very nice. Okay. Ripe Persimmon. Let's see. I don't see any repeated colours. I don't see any colours so far that are so close together that you know, you think, why did they include that in the set? I don't see anything like that. Shabby Shutters. Oh, that's beautiful. Love it. There we go, Shabby Shutters. Then we've got Cracked Pistachio. I was watching Zucchini Kitty last night doing her inking, and she used this. Oh, that's a very wet one too, look. She used this in the ink house, Rory Dobner's ink house, and it just looked incredible. Isn't that a beautiful colour? Cracked Pistachio. Mermaid Lagoon. Nice. I hope you're still with me, folks. We'd just like you to see just how beautiful an array of colours we've got at the end. I know I've made a bit of a mess, but I've had fun. And isn't that the main thing? Blueprint Sketch. I might be able to tidy them up a bit with, or not. Oh, look at that. That's gorgeous blue. Oh, I like that. That's really pretty. Okay, then we've got Dusty Concord. Yeah, so I was watching her, and the she was using that Cracked Pistachio. I remember the name, thinking how cool the names were, and just incredible work she does with them. That's beautiful too, isn't it? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeousness. Okay, so that's the end of my little mini case. Then we've got Gathered Twigs. Gathered Twigs. Alright, so I've got one with some brown on. Let's try that instead of wasting all of them. Let's try. That's a lovely brown too. Gathered Twigs, like that. Then we've got Walnut Stain. This is a very dark brown. If I can get it open. Ugh. That was tough. Okay. Walnut Stain. Oh, that's a perfect contrast between those two, isn't it? That very dark and that nice reddy colour. I like it. Then, where are we? Ground Espresso. Where's that? Ground Espresso. It's looking at me, it's staring at me in the face, going, I'm here. Oh dear, dear. Here we are. Oh, nice. Oh, that's lovely. Very pretty. Really nice browns. They're a bit close, but we'll see what they're like when they dry. And then we've got Pumice Stone. I love the names on these. They're just brilliant. They're so unique. Make sure I've got the lids back on. Can you see? Oh, we were getting a bit dangerously close there to you not being able to see. So, Pumice Stone. It's a kind of, I don't know what colour that is. We'll see when it dries. Then we've got, what are we now? Hickory Smoke. So there's not a lot of greys, so it makes me wonder if they'll come out with some more different greys. So we've got Hickory Smoke. That's nice. It's almost got a bit of a purple tinge to it at the moment. Black Soot. Okay. No, that's got some ink on it. Black Soot. Can we get it any darker than that so it's really black? Yeah, we can, look. That's nice. Well, that's a gorgeous colour. And then Picket Fence is white. So we could blend out some colours. I will do it, just in case it does show up. I don't think it will. But, nevertheless, I will ink. I think it'd be good for blending or toning down colour. You can see a little bit there. Alright, so we've got 3 left at the top here, which are these 3. So we've got Crackling Campfire, Kitsch Flamingo and Rustic Wilderness, which are not on the list. So, which were from the new 16 kit. So this is, well, that's a proper like bottle green. Nice. So that is Rustic Wilderness. Now we're going to do Kitsch Flamingo. Let's put that there so you can see. Get some ink going. Oh, look at that colour. Kitsch Flamingo. Oh yeah, it's really sweet. Really pretty colour. Proper like girly pink. I like it. There we go. So that's that one. Then we've got, last but not least, Crackling Campfire, which I'm suspecting is a reddy orange, judging by the what I'm getting off here. Yeah. Oh, that's gorgeous. See why they call it Crackling Campfire. Isn't that beautiful? I will write those names down shortly. So I've made a hell of a mess of myself. But I've had a lot of fun doing it. So, if I move these and this out of the way, and then we come out, look at these colours. Look at those colours. Look at the mess. Well, don't look at the mess, pretend it's not that. Look at those colours. Aren't they beautiful? The only thing I think is missing is different greys. Got some gorgeous reds. Not many purples, but it is only a set of 65. So, and you can use your coloured pencils over the top. So you know, you don't need that a whole array of everything, do we? They are lovely. They are really, really pretty colours. Look at that. Oh, I'm so excited to use these. Well, I'm so excited to follow Karen's tutorial, Zucchini Kitty. So that is what I was waiting for. Or the whole set of, as far as I'm aware, it's the whole set of Distress inks, not oxides, inks. Yeah, so absolutely thrilled to bits with those. Thank you so much, Pandit, and thank you so much, Mary, for my beautiful gifts. I really do appreciate you thinking of me. Alright, my lovely people, that is our entire range of Tim Holtz Distress inks on a messy page. Love it. I'll be back tomorrow to film this month's completed pages, so we'll have another video then, and then we'll think about the colour along, the first colour along of the month, and I know I've had a few requests, so thank you so much for watching and sticking with me if you did. It means so much to me, it really does. If you are new and you haven't subscribed, please consider hitting the subscribe button. It helps out so much. I know that YouTube tells me that a lot of people are watching the videos but they're not subscribed, so please think about doing that and hitting the thumbs up. That also helps tremendously. So anyway, I'll let you go. I'll finish rambling or waffling on. Until we meet again tomorrow, take really good care of yourselves, folks. Night night.